Hi, good morning. This is Maggie Reese.
And I'm John McManamy.
And today we're coming to you live from the shack. And we're
Oh, that's so much better than being dead from the shack.
I know, we're not dead. We are.
Oh, there are many mornings where I am.
There are definitely. I think it's like every morning I feel dead.
Yes.
Yeah, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, it goes with our illness. They take away our bipolar union cards. If we,
yes, yes, because I was thinking earlier this morning, I'm like, I wonder if there's a day where I wake up going, yay, but I don't think there really is.
There's never been a day in the history of John McManamy where I've woken up going, yay!
I know! So, that is so true. So today, we're going to try to focus, and we're going to talk about music, because it fills us with joy, and it releases so much tension, wouldn't you say?
Well, and dead right, Maggie, and live right, too, and you know, and you talked about focus. It actually does help focus the brain, because it seems to bring our 100 billion neurons all together and gets every part of the brain working in harmony.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I play the piano and the guitar, and I'm not good. I wish I was good.
I suck at what I play. Yeah,
yeah, but whenever I start, I just feel a peacefulness, and I like you said, your brain starts working.
Yeah, and there's nothing to change mood faster than music. So whether you're playing music or listening to it.
Yeah, and you're dancing to it or singing.
So don't think, oh, I'm not a musician. This video doesn't apply to me. Music is in our lives.
Right.
And we're born to the cycles of nature and the rhythm. So and it's in our heartbeat. You know, if you can count to 2, you're a musician. Okay.
Right. Or you might be like my husband, that's always offbeat in church.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, but even if you're hopeless, you know, you're being hopeless in a musical way.
Yeah, and look how much, when you're just out and about, and say if you're walking through a park or something, and there's some musician playing, all of a sudden a crowd starts to happen.
Yeah.
And people are smiling, and everything just phases out, and it just lifts everyone.
Well, you know, that's my cue, Maggie, because there's in Balboa Park downtown in San Diego.
Yeah, I love it.
There's this musician who plays didgeridoo.
Which I know who that is. I've seen him.
Yeah, that's Mitchell. I know him.
Yes, I know who Mitchell is.
You know, and everybody, because I play didgeridoo, so everybody says, hey, do you know that guy who plays down in Balboa Park?
Yeah, by the Minji Museum. I
Yes,
think. Yes.
Yeah. I sometimes by the water fountain there.
Yep.
And I've noticed, when he's playing, people will gather around, and you just see smiles come on their faces.
Yeah, and I feel like I saw him probably about 3 months ago, and I was down with a bunch of kids, and the children came alive. The stuffy moms they like kind of let their guard down, you know, like.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, this whole thing where, okay, Mitchell wasn't this weird guy. He was just bringing joy to others. He was, you know, on this strange instrument, but my daughter was like, wow. And we could have cared less about the museums. We were like, this is awesome.
Who is this cool guy?
Whoever this is, you know, now I know his name's Mitchell. Whoever this is, he's just like bringing happiness to everyone. How cool is that?
And you mentioned the point. What was it you said? It's almost like we're stuck in our own heads, in our own thoughts, and you come across music, and it takes you out of that.
Totally.
Those thoughts.
Yeah.
My favorite musician of all time is Louis Armstrong.
Awesome.
And he's got this exuberance about him.
Yes.
You know, he was also a great innovator on the trumpet and vocals. And when I listen to him, I cannot, you know, unless I'm really in a deep funk, you know, I cannot help but feel pure joy.
It goes right here.
It goes right through
and it's
you.
like through you, and then you're just like, woo, I can attack the day.
Yeah.
That's how I am with, my favorite is Sarah Bareilles, and I love how pure she is with her vocals.
Yep.
And her playing the piano. Amazing. I mean, I have a Sarah Bareilles piano book, but it's like for easy play, and I still suck at that. But when I get on there and I play her stuff, I feel so happy. And then when I go to her concerts, I'm like this child again, that I don't care about anything. Just my inner child comes out, and I'm happy.
Yeah, because we don't have to be perfect. I don't have to be Louis Armstrong, or I don't have to be Mitchell in Balboa Park.
Yeah.
If I used to play a trombone a long time ago in high school. You know, I played that school marching band stuff. But also, when I was college age, I played in a band that did James Brown covers. So I was in the horn section on trombone.
That's awesome.
And these cool African American guys are chinka 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 chinka. You know,
yeah.
Da 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 da. You know, it was.
And you think about
world.
when you're at a ball game or like a basketball game, more a basketball game or a football game, who gets everyone in the stadium going? It's the band.
It's the band. It's certainly not the baseball players.
No,
because I fall asleep watching baseball.
It's not even the thing that goes dun 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 dun. No, it's the live music when they start going, and like you said, the trombones are going, the drums are going, everybody goes crazy. I mean, watch any college basketball game or college football. It's all about that pep band. They just go crazy, and I love it.
They go crazy. You know,
yes.
the drum. The drum line especially.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
And you know, if you've never played a musical instrument, buying a hand drum is a good idea.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I'd brought a hand drum with me.
We need to bring drums on one of these occasions.
We'll have to bring drums because
we'll borrow drums.
All you have to do is go bang, 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 and find a drum circle, and they're
you're good.
And they're very welcoming. Yeah, you're good to go.
Yes.
In fact, you can smack something on a plastic bucket. You know, I've seen YouTube videos where kids do awesome things with
yes.
plastic buckets or trash cans.
Get a couple forks. There you go.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing, you know, because speaking of forks, I mean, people do play the spoons.
That's true, right? I mean, geez,
so you can
got a genius here.
So, you know, it's in our soul. So, it can come out. So Maggie, should we give a little demonstration?
Yeah. So we've got the pro didgeridoo player here, and I'm just like the housewife that's horrible, but we'll give it a go.
Okay.
All right. So here's the didgeridoo. Tell us about the didgeridoo a little bit.
Okay. This is it's basically a hollow pipe. Okay. It was developed by the Australian Aborigines way up in the top part of Australia. Ants hollow out eucalyptus trees there, so they basically harvest the eucalyptus trees, and then they shape it, and they got a didgeridoo ready to go. So these are not the genuine Aboriginal ones. I've got one at home. It's beautiful. This is made out of a local desert plant called a yucca, and this is made out of hardwood that's been epoxied in resin, and this is epoxy resin here too. So I'll just demonstrate. We're just basically making a drone into a hollow pipe. So.
That's pretty awesome right there.
Yeah,
I love it.
I just, you know, Mitchell, move over. I'm gonna.
I know, right?
I'm gonna amp up and
You're
just
gonna go right
blast
with
you
there.
around.
That's awesome. And I'm gonna blast both those two out of the way. So get ready to laugh.
Okay.
So John always tells me go like this first, and then you take that to this. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, perfect.
That's all I got. So bad. But look how much joy it brought me. And I can't hardly do it with beans, but who cares?
Right, and this will be like a whole different video on sound healing, because this is also a great meditative instrument. We talk about things we need to do in our lifestyles to slow our brains down or boot them up, and I find that the didgeridoo is a perfect instrument for this. So if I'm getting into a drone, say, that is going to kick in the relaxation response, just as if you're doing yoga or yoga breathing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now, if I need to boot myself up, there's a parallel to yoga breaths here, so it's kind of like a funk didgeridoo, you know.
I like the bark at the end.
The bark, and see, that will pick me up. So this is actually much better than my chemical mood stabilizers.
And I love that. I was telling John the other day, because he was teaching me a little bit about this, and I just love all the breath that comes from down here, and then it gets out of you, and then it's like you're just
the breath work. The
back to the breath again.
Yeah, and I think this applies to vocals and playing other wind instruments as well, or even other instruments where you're even a violin, even if you're not breathing, you're swaying your body and your breath. I think it's called entrainment. Every cell just seems to synchronize together.
Yeah.
So with a wind instrument, you're getting the breathing going and the oxygen together, but then your brain cells and all your muscles in your body are just swaying and kicking into the same rhythm. And we're getting brain science studies going on this. We're going to learn a lot more, I'm sure, in the next 5 years.
Yeah, sure.
But I think this is really, playing music and listening to music has to be one of the best recovery tools there is. I couldn't believe it because I stopped playing trombone like when I turned age 24 or something. And then I took up didgeridoo much later. And I remember telling my brother, I said, I can't believe I wasn't playing music for 30 years. It's like...
because think about how much that would have helped you.
So
all this whole time.
So if you're a kid out there,
do it now.
There's only, I don't give advice to kids, but I give 2 pieces of advice: take care of your teeth, and don't and don't give up music.
And we both don't take care of our teeth. So
right.
we both need to get on that. I have so many cavities. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's like
right.
that's another topic I do want to hit on at another time, but it's just
that's
taking care of yourself. Oh gosh.
It's
so rough.
and this is why our life expectancy is not as great, because we
don't take care of ourselves.
We're too depressed to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
But
and we get screwed on some other illness, not even bipolar.
Right.
Like
another illness takes us down, but it's really the bipolar that's the root cause. But,
true story.
But the music is part of what we can do right in our lives. And what's good about this is you don't need the willpower.
Yep.
This is fun.
Yeah, so just
have fun.
Have fun and try the didgeridoo or the piano or the guitar or the flute, or put on Katy Perry and rock out in your house. Do whatever works for you.
Right. Okay.
All right, John. Thank you so much, guys.
Hey, Maggie.
Yes.
We got to plug our
Oh
books.
yeah, I never plug myself or him.
We have such low self-esteem.
I know. I'm just always like, oh, that was fun. Okay. So here's John.
Not just up and down. It's about mood. It's part of my Bipolar Expert series. And here's Maggie.
And mine is Runaway Mind, and my own race with bipolar disorder. And it's just about my personal journey fighting bipolar at 19 and all the ups and downs.
Book.
Yes.
Yeah. And be sure to just hit the button to subscribe to our YouTube channel and get on our email list, because you got the inside scoop on what we're up to.
All right. Thanks, John. Take care.
Hey, yeah.
All right. John always tells me to go like this first.